how much time he saves who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks.
He that does good to another does good also to himself.
Are you living your life to the fullest, or are you constantly distracted by the opinions of others? The ancient Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius was an influential philosopher who had an important message for us: how much time he saves who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks. Marcus Aurelius was born in 120 AE in what is now modern-day Serbia. He was a Stoic philosopher who believed in living a life of simplicity and virtue. He was a warrior and a leader, and he saw the world through a lens of reason and justice. He was also a man who understood the importance of living life to the fullest. He knew that constantly looking to others for guidance and approval was a waste of time and energy. He knew that if we can focus on our own lives and values, we can be more productive and fulfilled. By following Marcus Aurelius's advice, we can free ourselves from the opinions of others and focus on what truly matters in our lives. We can make decisions based on our own values and beliefs, rather than on the opinions of those around us. We can be more productive and creative, and we can free ourselves from the distractions of the world. So take a moment and ask yourself, are you living your life to the fullest? Are you being true to yourself and your values? Or are you being true to yourself and your values? Or are you constantly distracted by the opinions of others? Marcus Aurelius's advice is timeless and can help you live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. By following his wisdom, you can be liberated from the distractions of the world and focus on what truly matters. Take a moment to reflect on Marcus Aurelius's words. Ask yourself, how much time could I save if I didn't look to see what my neighbor says or does or thinks? How much more productive and fulfilled could I be? The answer is in your hands. Take a step and start living your life to the fullest. Have you ever wondered how doing good to others can benefit you? The great Roman philosopher Seneca once said, "He that does good to another does good also to himself." Seneca was born in 4 BC, the son of a wealthy Roman knight. He was educated in rhetoric, philosophy, and mathematics, and later became a successful lawyer. He was also an advisor to the Roman Emperor, Nero. Despite his great success, Seneca was a man of deep thought and believed that a life of virtue and wisdom was the true path to happiness. He wrote extensively on the subject of ethics, and his quote, "He that does good to another does good also to himself," is one of his most famous. But what did he mean by this? Seneca's philosophy was that when you do something good for someone else, no matter how small, it will ultimately benefit you in some way. It might be in the form of a smile, a kind word, or a simple act of kindness. The act of giving to others can be rewarding in many ways. It can bring a sense of joy, fulfillment, and even gratitude. It can also create a feeling of connection and belonging. Doing good to others can also improve your physical and mental health. Studies show that acts of kindness can reduce stress and anxiety, and can even help to boost your immune system. It can also help to increase your self-esteem and self-confidence. So, what are you waiting for? Start doing good to others and reap the rewards for yourself. Remember, he that does good to another does good to another does good also to himself.